Hello, beautiful and beloved ones. This is Lorelei from the Tightrope to 5D Music Reactions, and welcome or welcome back. And if you wonder about that strange title, these days I'm bringing you a message about this historic shift from third dimensional consciousness to fifth dimensional consciousness for the entire planet after about every other video. This is a no message video, but you can look and see an entire huge playlist of 5D messages if you'd like to check them out. But today we're looking at Nightwish Ghost Love Song with Floor Jansen. Here we go. You can see, by the way, guys, that what an experience it must be to be at these concerts, right? You could just see by the crazy like lighting and everything else, like it's a whole experience that's just sort of envelops you in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it must be quite an experience. Put it in the comments if you've been to these. And by the way, friends, don't forget I now have my member tiers. So if you're interested to check those out, there's a little video about those. Let us continue. I'm going to go back just a tad because I think I cut off a little bit of his drum thing there. Here we go. She has a voice, doesn't she? She has such a beautiful voice. And, you know, you got this whole rock thing going on, and then you got her beautiful voice, which can pretty much do anything. I just saw her do an operatic song, you know, but her beautiful voice with the background, it's such a contrast, you know. These two things are just so juxtaposing to each other, but they sound so beautiful. Look at the colors there. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. Let's continue. And by the way, if you're enjoying this, give me a like. Give them a like later. It's always in the notes. And subscribe. Let's continue.
Siren from the deep came to me, sang my name.
symbol there with the ox head or something like that. Is that from Wacken? I think that's probably from Wacken, right? Isn't that, if I am getting that correctly? They do the some of that extra stuff because it's very different from what she's doing. This one, or what they're doing, which has a sort of, always to me has a sort of a spiritual feel to this band. You know, like a connected spiritual feel, connected to, I don't know, the divine or the earth or both or whatever. But that ox head, that looks a little different. So let me know who put that in there. I'm curious to know. But let us continue. What is that supposed to mean, guys? You tell me. I'm curious to know. I was gonna say, they always take you through many emotions. This band, it's like the loud, the soft, the heartfelt, the banging, the whole business. You know, like everything. You got it all. Let's go back a little bit.
My love for the kind, heart of the night.
fans just love them, don't they? My goodness, look at the fans. That is just unbelievable. The amount of engagement, and they're just so involved. Wow. Go back just a tad. Awesome. Wow, great job. What an experience, right? It just brings you through the whole gamut of everything. They always do that, bring you through so many emotions and whatnot. And it's hard for me to understand the words because, they're yelling and probably have a little accent. And I don't know the song. I've never heard it before. So, but of course, I know some of you Nightwishers, you love to just criticize anyway. But I'm telling you, I can't have, and I'll have one of you say, well, what, can't you hear? Don't you know how to listen? That's what she'll say to me. That's, by the way, why I don't do a lot of Nightwish, because, some of you guys are a little bit not nice in your comments, which is crazy, because this band, I don't know, I just feel it has like a spiritual depth. So I'd like to do more of them. So be nice in the comments and I'll do more. But that said, yeah, it's they do such an amazing job. And like I said, they're a rock band, but they're not like your Aerosmith or, your everyday run of the mill kind of hard rock band. They have this spiritual essence, this spiritual depth, and this kind of, I don't know, earthy guttiness to it, that is, there's meaning here. There's not just like a bunch of gobbledygook. There is meaning. I'm going to go back and look at the words. But if you want to put in the comments anything about the meaning that you want to say, I'd love to have you. So, but I know that every time I see them, it's poetry, when I go back and I look and read the words. So they always have that poetry. They always have that meaning. They always have what to me feels like a spiritual essence. Do you guys feel that? Put that in the comments too, because I always feel that. It's funny to have a rock band that feels like they have that sort of spiritual essence, but they do to me. So I usually put it on my scale. Now, this is not a scale about how well they did it. It's just for us to understand more about third dimensional versus fifth dimensional. I would have a lot of nerve to scale them on how well they did it when they're 100 times better than I am. She sure is, right? As a singer or whatever, I just try to teach people by my scale what's third dimensional, what's fifth dimensional. So third dimensional being a fear, pain, suffering, anger, sadness, that's a 1. And fifth dimensional, love, peace, joy, bliss, harmony, euphoria, oneness, unity. I mean, that's not, that unity, oneness here is not the experience of it, that sort of softness is not the experience of it. And you can feel that because anyway, it's a rock song. It has a lot of that bang and beat, but a lot of times it does come in with that, which is always what surprises you. When it comes in with that softness, it's like it's honoring the entire gamut of the human experience here. Everything from the beauty, the softness, to the crazy, the raucous, to the wild, to the fling in your hair, everything. It's honoring the whole human experience of life. That's how I read it anyway. That's my take on it. You can't argue with that on that in the comments if you want. However, just know that that's an opinion. I say that because some of the Nightwishers, although most of you are wonderful, some of you commenters, yeah, you what do you say? I don't want to insult you, but I know you're very, very devoted to your band. We'll put it that way. But you see it from your perspective and only your perspective. And I'm telling you, this is my perspective. Okay, here's my perspective. Is it seems like it has that I don't know, that depth to it. You know what I'm saying? So then you have to. So it's got it all. It's got it all. It's got the whole gamut of what it's like to be human, and you have to put it on your scale there, but it does uplift you. No doubt it uplifts you. See, I think this is what the audience is feeling. They're feeling the upliftment of it. This is why they get so involved in it. It's not just like screaming, yelling, let's do a bunch of drugs, but they're actually feeling the upliftment of it. I really believe that. I can feel that from them. So, with that in mind, it's not that like sort of angelic singing thing either, which is like where you get really, really in the high vibration thing. With that in mind, just how much it pulls you from either the third dimension or fifth dimension, it's certainly pulling to 5D for sure. So I would go with like a 7.5 on this one. And that's just for your own information on knowing about the 3D 5D thing. And if you're not interested in the 3D 5 thing, then just throw that scale in the trash. You don't need to worry about it, right? Because you're not here for that. You're not interested in that. Okay, beloved one. So that's it. That's my message for you for today. And here I go. I'm going to send you that beautiful fifth dimensional energy to close us out. I'm sending you don't forget. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. For those of you who would like to know a little more about me, you can go to the About Lorelei video here, About Me video on this channel, which leads you to a little longer video about my Forged in the Fire journey of 3D in my younger days. I like to call it that. But I learned a lot. I became a life coach and learned about natural healing and healed myself. And some of the things I've created from that are, if you go in the notes to About Lorelei on Patreon, you can check that out. And there's also a place there if you want to give a little donation or something, show me a little love. You can do it there, or you can do it on this channel in the description, Buy Me a Coffee. And this is always much appreciated. I want to thank those of you who have done that. It really makes a difference to me. So now let's go ahead and send you that beautiful fifth dimensional love, the peace and energy, the peace, the love, the joy, the bliss, the fun, the play, the ease, the abundance. It's all coming at you now. Here it comes. Namaste. I honor the God in you.